Yep. And one thing that's actually worth knowing too, by the way, on the entire esports teams and whatnot, teams can have very big variance based on where they are in terms of adopting the meta, how quick they are to get to the top and everything else. And I don't necessarily think this is the case, but just going off, things I've heard from other players and whatnot in the last little bit, some of the NA players are a little bit bearish on Cloud9, saying that, Cloud9 might have a downturn just because the idea is that Cloud9 got really, really high up by figuring out the Zenyatta meta, as it were, before everyone else, and now that people are caught up, they're having issues. I don't know if it's necessarily the case, but, maybe Melty's dominance back in the day was that they figured out a lot of basics about Overwatch before everyone else. Who knows? But, while we're on the subject of Melty, we got Munel on the Reinhardt, Cabal on the Mercy, Daskar on the McCree, Bod on Symmetra, Nico on the defensive Widow, and D-Gun rolling it out on Junkrat. And also, we haven't exclaimed enough. We're actually on Anubis.
Yeah.
What?
Now, I know. Can you give me a re-invite, though? My game did the thing where it generally does, and then hit off the other side of the rosters. I hope to join you on Anubis. Anubis is a map I like to watch, not play, so I'm glad to be spectating.
All right, we will get you back in here. That's actually interesting, the fact that I didn't DC in the first game of the day, but take a look at the offense here coming from IDDQD. We have Coco on the Reinhardt, Pluppy on the Reaper, Internet Hulk with first blood on Zarya on Munel, and here comes IDDQD, 2 kills so far, D-Gun spamming with Junkrat from above. IDDQD though, just casually walking onto the point, takes out D-Gun, and now we see Melty just sort of chaining deaths.
Yeah, the teleporter did get dropped down though, so Melty is going to try to reinforce. Perhaps ill-advised though, as there's a charge in, he gets taken out. McCree comes in, he gets taken out as well, and that is chaining deaths. And it's not that big of a deal because they're going to spawn at last. But look at the pressure already on last before the first point's even capped.
Yeah, we're moving. They're just moving forward, and we might even get to say the IDDQD roster because they're going forward so incredibly quickly here. IDDQD moving in to point B, already has pressure on it. Internet Hulk very, very close to getting Graviton Surge up as we look at him here. Pluppy able to take out Daskar, and a big charge by Coco takes out Munel. 4 kills now for IDDQD, and this is just incredible speed as IDDQD now on the verge of taking point B Temple of Anubis in, what, a minute 20?
Pretty quick. Pretty quick stuff. I mean, that's generally how you want to play Anubis. That's how I try to play Anubis in pubs, and we don't have a ton of experience casting this as far as competitive
try
goes.
to get out of Anubis as quick as possible. Yes.
Yeah, one way or the other. But, once you're taking first, it's really smart to not have everyone back there trying to take first. You want to get presence on second before they're set up, because it's such a hard area to break into and create a presence on offense. Even with some of the changes as in opening that left wall, some of the pack movements that it's happened. Speed is your friend on offense when you're playing control points, and just excellent speed moving forward. Before
so I was almost done. I said about minute 20 and minute 21.
Wow, you're on point today.
I was not officially timed that. Clearly, I just I might have a better internal timer than McCree, who always seems to know when to tie noon.
Yeah, he also always knows when I'm alone and my back is turned to him. So just really good game sense.
Well, it's part he knows when high noon is, and it's part that he's McCreeper. So. Creeping, as it were.
Yeah, definitely been getting creeped on lately. I tried to integrate McCreeper into a retweet I did today, but it just felt wrong, so I have to wait for that really to establish itself.
Well, the thing is, it's sort of a lighthearted McCreeper, not like an actual, very scary McCreeper.
He's not a black hat McCreeper. He's a good guy cowboy.
Yeah, he's just sort of lighthearted creeping, not the guy who's going through your trash looking for your credit card
it's
receipts.
Difficult to creep when it's high noon. It's a lot. It looks a lot McCreepier when it's midnight and you're out and about.
So you go to the back here. There's still the Sphinx in the background.
Yeah, it's a marvel of architecture. Although I think the Sphinx gets worked on year after year to try to keep it from withering away.
Yeah, at this point, it's sort of, okay, we need to maintain this, or it is just going to, be destroyed by the elements and all the rest. But taking a look at the IDDQD defense, it really doesn't have to hold out for too long here. We got Pluppy on the Junkrat, Internet Hulk on the Reaper, Mendo on Widowmaker, Chipsogen on Mercy, and the Bridge of Up on Symmetra, and Coco rounding things out on Reinhardt.
Yeah, and the Bridge of Up, Harry Hook, never give up, still the Bridge of Up in our hearts.
Yep. Well, for me, it's one of those things where, okay, maybe it's supposed to be short for never give up, but you say never give up. Do you mean the Bridge of Up?
Yeah.
From the people
Oh, I mean, it's like Pluppy. That's Tavik, but his name's Pluppy. So
as long as his name is Pluppy in game, he is Pluppy to me.
Exactly. So, we actually do get to go over the rosters. Now, Pluppy will be playing Junkrat. He runs a phenomenal Junkrat. Internet Hulk gets to play something other than Symmetra as he is on Reaper. Mendo will be on the defensive Widow. Chips on Mercy. Nabrijabop on that aforementioned Symmetra. And Coco will be playing the Reinhardt.
Yep, so Melty now a very rough task ahead of them here, as they need to get through here incredibly quickly. A time of 1:21 is the time to go here, and they're going to have to, if they get stopped at all, Hex, it's pretty much GG.
Yeah, it's got to be non-stop aggression. They can afford to take.
And look at Coco. Coco dashing in, going incredibly deep, takes out Daskar, but will pay for it by dying himself. Not sure entirely worth, but looking here, now Melty trying to get in. Nico looking for that pickoff, running directly into Pluppy. Internet Hulk with a double kill, though, in the back line, and as a result, the defense of IDDQD looking pretty strong this far. Nico is able to take off Pluppy, so it's not a fully in favor, and we actually see Internet Hulk going down to the Pharah, so Melty's still pushing in, but really, even if they win this fight, I think enough time has been burned that I'm not even sure they can win now.
Yeah, about 30 seconds left, and that's being generous too to capture the entire map, not just first point. So it was Melty's map pick though. So they brought us here. I think they're trying anything they can to throw something at IDDQD, who's been unstoppable for the last month or so. Their GGs are coming out. That is Temple of Anubis in competitive, folks. I hope you enjoyed it.
That was a very, that might have been one of the quickest matches I think we've ever cast, if not the quickest.
Yeah, probably.